Good morning, Ravenclaw class. Let's start with a date today. So it's the last day of our school week, and then you're going to have 2 weeks off from your learning journeys because it's the Easter holidays. So the last day of the week, which makes me think it must be Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Okay, let me count. Let me say the rhyme. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday. Yes, today is Friday. Friday and the third day of which month? January, February, March. I've gone. So the next one is, shout it out, April. So it's Friday the 3rd of April 2020. So 2020. The 3rd of the 4th, 2020. And today we are going to write character descriptions. So it's describing one character. I am going to describe the mummy Tyrannosaurus, okay, from our book, Tyrannosaurus Drip. And here's the mummy and the daddy. They don't look very nice at all, do they? So, I was very lucky yesterday. I got some lovely adjectives from all of you about this character. And I wrote some down myself, just like you did yesterday about the character that you have chosen. So let's go through some of these. Mean, nasty, silly. Here's Phoenix's, gigantic, amazing, scary. And here's Mia's, grisly and terrifying. Fantastic. Well done, you two. So I've got these adjectives, and now what I need to do to create a character description is put them into some sentences using a range of sentence openers and making sure I'm punctuating perfectly. I have started with this sentence here. Bright Tyrannosaurus. Now look, that's the name, so that's why I've got a capital B and a capital T. Bright Tyrannosaurus is mean and grumpy. I've used a special type of punctuation there. Who can tell me what type of punctuation it is? Did someone say comma? Yes, you are correct, a comma. We use a comma there between two adjectives to just break them apart a little bit. If I want to use another one after that, just one more, I would then put and. If I want to use more than that, I would use another comma. So I've put bright Tyrannosaurus is mean, grumpy and fat. Now, I've decided then to use an exclamation mark to put a big stomp on the end. It's quite a big bang to the start of my sentence, isn't it? Let's think about what I could do next. Well, I don't want to start with bright Tyrannosaurus again. Maybe I'm going to put she, making sure I've got a capital S. And I don't join my capital S. She. Oh, I'm a bit stuck what I could say. So I'm going to look back at my work from yesterday to help me with all the planning that I've done. I think I might use Phoenix's word here. Gigantic. She is a gigantic She's a gigantic. Shall I use another word? I'm just going to put dinosaur so that I'm varying the size of my sentences. I know saw. She is a gigantic dinosaur. Good idea. Full stop. I don't want to use bright Tyrannosaurus. I don't want to use she. What else could I use? The. Fantastic. The. I was going to use the big, but I reckon we can think of another word. Still a little bit stuck, so let's go back. The. Ooh. Terrifying. The terrifying. I'm going to now call her a monster. The terrifying monster lives with who. So that's going to be one of the first things you're going to tell me about is where this character lives. Lives with her nasty husband. So let's use an adjective to describe her husband. Her nasty. Her nasty husband. And it's across the river, isn't it? Across the... Let's use another adjective to describe the river. The deep river. The deep river. Now, if I'm stuck for the next thing to say, I can use my adjectives to help me. So I've said about what size she is. I've said about where she lives. She's quite silly, isn't she? This, another way to start my sentence, different type of sentence opener, using a capital T. This mean. I've used mean twice now. I don't want to do that, do I? So I'm going to neatly cross through my adjective. There we go. Have I used nasty? I have. This scary, I haven't used that one yet. This scary creature. This scary creature. Now I've said that where they live. Oh, it's quite silly. Is so silly that she couldn't even count her eggs. Her own eggs. She didn't even know how many she had. Oh, what have I used here? It's an apostrophe. And this is what we call an apostrophe for contraction. So instead of having could not, we put it down together and put a little apostrophe to put couldn't. So this is just for the missing letter and joining one word together. So she couldn't. This scary creature is so silly that she couldn't even count her own eggs. Right, I haven't used the for a little while, so I'm going to use the now. The. And I'm going to leave it now for you to either number one, go away and write about your own character, or number two, complete my character description. We've said about where she lives. We've said about who she lives with. Describe to me now. Looks. Describe to me what she smells like. We've said a little bit about her personality already, haven't we? So we said that she's silly, but I would like you to do looks and smells. And maybe a little bit more about her personality to really make a fantastic character description. Good luck.